Hello, ladies and gentlemen, it's me, John, aka Astro Comics, and today we're doing a new comic book review. Today we're reviewing Dylan Dog Superbook issue 63. So, first of all, what you can notice is that we're doing a new camera angle. So, I found this thing where you can put your phone, and after messing around with it a bit, I finally got it working. So, yeah, I saw some other YouTubers doing this angle, and I thought it looked really good, and I finally got it working for myself too. So, now I can talk about the comic and actually show you the artwork, or when I'm showing some panels that I like, some artwork that I like. I don't have to worry about the camera like going out of focus or anything while I'm holding it. I can just click and it works. But anyways, enough about that. Let's go into the actual comic. So, I briefly showed my Dylan Dog collection in my whole comic book collection video. It's not the biggest one, but I'm a big fan of him. I haven't watched the movie yet, but I think it's trash from what I've heard. But basically, Dylan Dog is another Bonelli character, just like Zagor and Tex and some other guys that I can't really pull that off the shelf right now. But anyways, I'm a big fan of his, and basically super books are one or two stories all put together. It's kind of like a trade paperback. So yeah, this contains two stories: Dogma and the, how do I translate this? Statue of Flesh. Statue of Meat, Statue of Flesh. Yeah, so let's go over both stories and I'll rank them separately. So the first story, Dogma, starts off with Dylan. He's been acting really strange. So, he sleeps a lot. He wakes up at random places. He's like starts ordering stuff like meat when he's a vegetarian, and he's not sure what's happening. And people around him are worried. And slowly, he even starts possessing people, which is crazy. And slowly, he starts to learn that not everything is as it seems. And it turns out that he's got like a fucking separate spirit in his body. And, like when he's sleeping, the spirit, this personality takes over. And now Dylan and Groucho have to learn what the fuck is going on. Why does he have this spirit in his body? And there's some supporting characters, but yeah, I thought the story was good. The story itself is written by Paula Barbado and drawn by Gianpiero Casertano. Probably pronounced that really wrong, but yeah. And the second story itself was written by Bruno Anna and drawn by Nicola Mari. I felt like the start of the story was okay. The middle really got interesting when we were also confused, just as the characters were, on what the hell is happening. And I say the third act of the story was a little bit boring. The ending was a little bit confusing, and the whole theory of dogma and stuff that I don't want to spoil was kind of confusing. They never really explain it, but maybe you have to have real life knowledge to really know what the fuck they're talking about. I know there's a movie by Kevin Smith called Dogma. When it comes to the artwork in this story, I thought it was okay, but some faces look really weird. Like on Block, I think the face looks really weird. And I like these, like, little, when it looks more dark, I thought that looked pretty cool too. Overall, the art was okay. Overall, I give the first story, Dogma, a 7 out of 10. The second story, The Statue of Flesh, is the one that I prefer more. It starts off, as you can see, on a graveyard, and we have this woman who is on her husband's grave. She visited, and she stole a bunch of flowers to give it to him. And she ends up getting killed when a statue falls on her, and I'm not sure if it crushes her or stabs her. I'm pretty sure it stabs her, as you can see right here. And Dylan is hired by this woman called Violet to investigate this, because all the statues that have killed the people were made by her. And we see a few more killings happen at the graveyard, and all of these seem to be connected. And I noticed this from the start, but all the people, they seem to be, disrespecting the dead, so that's really interesting. Overall, I like the story. The graveyard setting is really good. I wouldn't say I'm afraid of graveyards, but they always make me feel a little bit unnerving, mostly because I visit them every now and then. I would say the art is very good. Here, this image of like the Grim Reaper, I thought that looked pretty good. I like when they draw the graveyards. I thought it really added to the vibe. The faces also look much better, but Block honestly always looks weird. What's with those lips? You can see a lot of black, Overall, I enjoyed it. Here, this face looks pretty good. I remember who this guy was. I think he was working on the graveyard. But it's a classic story of catch a killer, you know. It's a classic story of something like that shouldn't be happening, something that looks to be paranormal, but turns out not to be so. Honestly, at first I thought the statues themselves were like had like ghosts in them or something, but that wasn't the case. I won't spoil what was actually killing the people. Overall, the second story, Statue of Flesh, felt a bit shorter than the first one, but that's maybe just because I enjoyed it more. Overall, I'm giving the second story 8.2 out of 10. Now, my final thoughts on issue 63 of Superbook. I thought it was good. I thought that both stories were good in their own way. I personally enjoyed the second one more. You should definitely get it. One of the better editions of Superbook. So yeah, that was it for this video. Hope you enjoyed this and enjoyed the new camera angle. If you did, make sure to like and subscribe and turn the notification bell to never miss a new review. This was Astro Comics sign off. See ya.